What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Lady Gaga. And once again, big shout out to Mikey for sharing a select assortment of her tracks. And we're going back to another tune from the 2009 album The Fame Monster, and I wanted to give a shout out to Mark, who provided some insightful information about this album when I reacted to Bad Romance. But yes, so it's a single word title and it's a proper name, so there's not a lot to speculate about in advance. I would just point out it's a male name, so I feel like that gives the only context that is available or discernible, so I'll just see what I can catch on a first listen. This is Lady Gaga, the track is Alejandro, and it's from her 2009 album, The Fame Monster.
I know that we are young, and I know that you may love me, but I just can't be with you like this anymore, Alejandro. Don't call my name.
So, sonically, I was intrigued by the opening, which had a bit of this, classical romance type of feel, but with some effects on the sonic so that it sounded a bit more modern slash digital. But yeah, so in that little opening, she said, "Look, I know we're young and so on, but I can't be with you in this way, Alejandro." So I thought maybe it was a star-crossed lover type of dynamic. And then as it goes on, there's three male names that we get, and seemingly the setup for each name is, don't call my name Alejandro, I'm not your babe, Fernando, and no kisses, or I forget exactly what the phrasing was, Roberto. So suddenly, there's multiple men in play, and it seems like she's pulling away from or putting up a barrier between herself and each of them. And so I wondered, okay, is it someone who doesn't want to get overly committed to any one person, that she's still young, she still wants to have love and experiences and not anchor herself to someone even if he is so devoted and, wants her to be their baby and so on. So maybe there's some of that, but I felt like it might be about her as well, like, or more so than necessarily any of the individual suitors, if that's what they are. So yeah, it's the kind of track I'd have to hear it a couple times and just sort of let the lines wash over me and digest them a little bit more. And again, one of the great things about doing reactions on this channel is that now people bring a lot of insight and information. So I look forward to reading the comments. But yeah, again, it sounds like someone who has men around her that she's interested in. There was like a line, it was like something like a lover that's like much like her dad or something. So I don't know if I heard that right, number one. And number two, even if I did hear the general outline of it correctly, I don't know if that necessarily means that these are older men and that she's, resistant to get involved with them for that reason. Because again, it felt like more like, what was the line in the opening? Like, I know we're young, as in not just me, but you as well. So yeah, I don't know specifically the full sketch of the narrative or the scene being painted, but it does seem like someone who's keen to remain at least somewhat independent and is reluctant to tie themselves to another permanently, and that there's more than one man who's seeking that type of connection. Sonically, I really enjoyed number one. It did have a bit of a Latin flavor, but mixed with an electronic synth pop type of feel. I enjoy the way, I assume, Lady Gaga's vocal there was like a part I noticed, especially in the beginning, though I do think it happened at multiple stages, where her voice was almost like a synth. It was like a vocal synth, like melody with her. It was almost like a background vocal, maybe some effects on it. Obviously, there's the repetition of the names, and especially the Alejandro, where she's doing a bit of a phonetic riff on the name. And I enjoyed, I think later in the track, there was a true keyboard line that was doing the same melodic run as that vocal synth part was at the beginning. I do also like those dead pause or those hanging moments where it's just waiting to turn over into the next measure, but it sort of pulls the air out of the room just for one bar, and then it drops back in and sort of becomes fuller and richer in the chorus. So yeah, again, I liked especially the like electric pulse. There was a gritty electric pulse that was almost like breathing. It was a bit like an electric respiration at the bottom of the track. That was enjoyable. So yeah, another very catchy track. It's the kind of tune you hear it and it's going to get stuck in your head, and you're going to be thinking about the Alejandro and thinking about the repetition or the sequence of the names and so on. So yeah, it's the kind of tune that I think a younger generation would call an earworm. So definitely one. And in fact, I think when Mark was talking about this album, when I reacted to Bad Romance, he said this is another hit. This is another one that really, stood out to people when it came out. So that does not surprise me at all. I look forward to hearing people comment. Thank you once again to Mikey. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.